What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. U.S. Grand Prix. We did go live yesterday for the last 15 laps. It was really just me hanging out, but it's all right. That was on me. So I wanted to actually just watch the actual race highlights because I didn't really watch the race yesterday because I wasn't home really. I was out with my dad, but we are back with the race highlights. I do know Verstappen won again. But I heard Lewis had a chance to win. I was seeing Lando was in front. I'm gonna say something about my boy Leclerc. And then I find out Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc, if I'm correct, both guys they both got DQ'd for like technical difficulties or like technical stuff. I mean, anyway, man, let's just hop straight into it. Don't forget to start the video and sub as well as always. Oh my god. Let's get it.
And the US Grand Prix is go. Mighty reaction time for Lando Norris in the papaya McLaren. He's going to get the lead before we get to turn number one. Lando Norris takes...
Okay, first thing first. I find it kind of weird how they start, like, they kind of going uphill. Obviously, the US Grand Prix is a very, very fun race because there's, like, people, again, like, to, like, the vibe, the little Texas outfits with the hats, the big old belt buckle, stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I find we're at a track... starts off flat, then it goes, it obviously elevates. I wonder if that's like, I feel like I should know this, but I think, does that affect the car to like a degree? Cause I figure it does, but I just don't know how exactly it does. But I figure it does.
The lead of the US Grand Prix. It was close to contact between Charles Leclerc and the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton, but they made it through. And Hamilton has gone down a position. Up goes Carlos Sainz to P3 as they sweep through the S's on the first of 56 laps. But it's a dream getaway for the man who's turned second place in the grid to first in the race. Lando Norris leads.
Yeah, that was a great start from him. I think there was some contact. We saw a little puff of smoke, but no visible damage. And yeah, what a great start for Lando Norris. He now needs to manage those tyres with the car heavy with fuel.
Max Verstappen gained a position. He is up to fifth. They are debating into the braking zone. A move there with Gasly trying to find his way by. It's Ocon ahead of Russell for the moment.
So Verstappen is in P5. After this is on the first lap, but Lando, Leclerc, Sainz, Hamilton, Verstappen, Piastri. God, Aston Martin. What the hell happened with Aston Martin?
Down to 10th position. His teammate has improved up to that position. Now, Charles Leclerc has lost the lead. He's got his teammate for company as well. Max Verstappen's trying to pass. The two Ferraris go wheel to wheel. Will they make it through turn 12? That is mighty close between the two of them.
There he goes. That's Mercedes. The Mercedes of Russell down the inside into turn 11. Can Ocon come back on him now?
This is going to be a melee down to turn 12. Build up the speed all the time. The detection point is ahead of the corner, so that is why DRS belongs to George Russell, but it's a good launch off the line. Are we going to go three wide? We're on board with Sergio Perez, who is going to lead into this corner.
That's
it's George
the
Russell who manages to get past, and Perez gets through as well. Down goes Ocon. Here's the opportunity for Lewis Hamilton. He's within a second. He's within DRS. Wants to clear both Ferraris. This is the first of them. Carlos Sainz, who got the jump on him in the opening corners of the race. And that was not a contest.
Like I said,
down
man,
to turn 12. Hamilton easily taking third place in the race.
This race, except for DQ.
Here's a lunge from Max Verstappen, trying to take fourth place away, and he does so. So that was as easy as Hamilton's move was one lap before.
This might be a pretty standard one. Are we going to see more of a defense than Carlos Sainz did? Yes, but he's got the momentum. Can he pull it off on the outside? No problem there for Lewis Hamilton. And now the chase is on.
Esteban Ocon, who has the most retirements of anyone in the field in Formula 1 2023, is going to extend that unwanted record for the sixth time this year. He will not see the flag. The team have told him to retire the car.
Dang, 6 times is crazy. That's unfortunate.
Oscar Piastri ailing on the racetrack.
Oscar, recharge on and no full pedal. We need big lifts. I'm afraid we've got to retire the car.
Dang. Yeah,
Charles Leclerc leaving a car's width for Max Verstappen. Off the road he goes. Verstappen will apply it flat to the floor, and still they go side by side. Can Verstappen turn it into a traction race? He goes around the outside of the Ferrari. He takes third place in the Grand Prix, and he sets up his bid for victory as he finally is able to take the position. But Charles Leclerc looks like he doesn't want to give it up.
Leclerc is trying, but that Red Bull is
Little
crazy.
defense here, both on the brakes. You're just sort of rolling off the brake pedal at this point, aren't you?
Push them off.
Just kept the car on, yeah, just kept it on track.
He goes first, trying to force the hand of Hamilton and Norris ahead. A reminder for you, he was 6.4 seconds away from Lando Norris. So he's extended the stint. Verstappen will come out, all things being normal for Verstappen, ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
I was just about to go and say, look, he's the great pretender. This is all
I
part of the
wondered that
script.
messed up
They've got it
Lewis.
under control, and this could be the master stroke. But indeed,
Here's the change.
Yeah, there you go. He's behind as they run out of the pit lane.
Yeah, that looks slower.
He goes for it. He goes to the inside, and Norris thinks about his own race. He tries to come back now. Side by side they go, and to the apex first gets Max Verstappen, who has the lead on track, and now he's got to build a 20-second gap and come back against Lando Norris, who's trying to respond. Lando Norris comes into the pits, all of the expectation of a one-stop, and suddenly the British driver abandons that plan. They were thinking of plan B, but they didn't execute it. And Norris dives for early fresh rubber to change the entire complexion of the Grand Prix. Hit the marks. The team goes to work. It's slower than he would have wanted. 3.3 is not a disaster. Verstappen takes the pit lane limiter off. We'll have to bring those tyres into temperature. They're hard tyres, so they'll take a little while to fire up as well. He's got track position over Lando Norris. Carlos Sainz fighting his way past George Russell into the braking zone. And Carlos Sainz.
So Lewis is in front. He has a gap over Leclerc. So everybody's probably thinking Lewis may have a chance. Like everybody's probably thinking Lewis may actually have a chance to win his first race this season. His first race.
Lewis Hamilton comes in. Pivotal moment in the
years.
Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton couldn't do a one-stop, and it will mean that this is now the battle for the lead with Max Verstappen looking for the half-century of victories today. He goes to the apex first. He gets past the Ferrari, and Max Verstappen takes the lead at the US Grand Prix. He's turned 6th on the grid to the lead in the States. As we go on board with the McLaren, looking to make the pass. That's what it looks like to improve up to 2nd place in the Grand Prix. Lando Norris is in P2. So Hamilton takes the slipstream. Leclerc closes the door, but there's nothing he can do. It's 3rd place in the Grand Prix for Lewis Hamilton. Fernando Alonso on the charge of that piece of tarmac. We've seen that go wrong before, but this time it's a sweep by.
Wait. Did y'all just see how smooth Fernando just did that, though?
Hamilton, Fernando Alonso on the charge of that piece of tarmac. We've seen that go wrong before, but this time it's a sweep by Yuki Tsunoda.
Yuki!
As we go on board with Lance Stroll, who's endured a tough couple of races, but he's just fought his way past Yuki Tsunoda for the final point.
Oh, Lance.
This is a round out.
Oh,
yeah,
Lance.
indeed. Brave and great.
God, really?
This is for 2nd place in the Grand Prix. Can Hamilton dive to the inside? Oh, late move from Lando Norris to go to the inside. You can make one move. It was decisive. Hamilton tries to fight his way by, and will he get ahead? Brilliant action between the pair of them. Lewis Hamilton takes 2nd place in the Grand Prix.
Got him.
The 2 Scarlet Ferraris are bound to go side by side, and there's no battle there.
No, this is like Leclerc just started losing freaking spots.
And Alonso retires the car, and we now know they're seeing on their data logging that he's got some dropouts in floor performance.
Fernando.
Let's see, the up and under should be a change of position, and it is. That's the difference between fresh tyres and old tyres. That's the difference between 6th and 5th in the Grand
So
Prix.
obviously the tires are different. Okay.
This is the final corner of the last lap. The Dutch driver looks up and sees a checkered flag
Max
first for the
Verstappen.
50th time in Formula One.
That's pretty
Max
nice. The 50
Verstappen takes
wins is
victory.
crazy.
He wins the US Grand
Lewis
Prix
is second.
once again. Lewis Hamilton got the gap down to 2.2
So I'm assuming the podium was for Verstappen, Lando, and Carlos Sainz. Shout out to the McLaren,
seconds.
man.
At the end, Lando
Shout out
Norris
to the
takes his
McLaren.
12th career podium. The top 3 with outstanding performances.
Tough race, but still won, so that's good.
Max Verstappen, another win, his 5th in a row. Lewis Hamilton got the gap down to
5 straight
2.2
wins.
seconds across the line
Look
as
at
he
Yuki
claimed
with
2nd
fast
place.
lap.
And Lando Norris with a 6th podium.
So I'm guessing. So I did see Sargent got points as well. So with no Lewis and no Leclerc, most guys behind him move up 2 spots. So Checo came in what, 4th? Russell's in 5th. I'll fight you in a minute.
Podium visit of the season.
Yuki
Carlos
got
Sainz
points.
2-stop to good effect and claimed 4th. Sergio Perez moved from 9th to 5th. Charles Leclerc was in 6th, and it was George Russell. Pierre Gasly
So I'm
lost
guessing
Stroll's
both
first points
Williams got
since
points?
before the summer break. Yuki Tsunoda becomes just the 3rd Japanese driver to score the fastest lap, and he gets
Congrats to those two, man. Congrats to Verstappen getting the job done. Very, very interesting race because it seemed like Lewis had a chance to win. But it seemed like the pit stops kind of messed him up. Kind of cost him, but that was just from what I saw from how obviously you guys watch the race, so you guys will know a lot more about it. So you guys let me know you guys thoughts about the race. As always, my video, type the video. Sub as well. Take care. Stay amazing. And as always, peace.